Hi guys, how you doing today? Sassy here with Sassy Goes Keto, and we're going to bring you a new recipe today. Today we are going to do Sassy's keto bread. It's a recipe that I already did. It turned out really well, so I'm going to do a video for you guys. So on some of the stuff that, on the ingredients that you're going to need, you are going to need 3 cups of almond flour. And then you're going to need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which I have here, the baking powder. And then you're also going to need 1 teaspoon of traditional yeast. Several people have been asking me if we can use regular yeast or not. For the regular yeast, you can use 2 teaspoons full of the regular yeast. The traditional yeast is a little bit on the saltier end for me. So what I do is, it's supposed to have a pinch of salt in it, but I omit the salt completely because I think it's savory enough without the salt. Then you're going to need 1 full block, 8-ounce block of cream cheese, which is, I just bought the Walmart brand. And then you're going to need, good job, you're going to need 8 tablespoons of any oil of your choice. The last one I made, I had coconut oil that I had used, and it was really good. This time I am going to try extra virgin olive oil, and I have 8 tablespoons. And then I have 8 fresh farm eggs that I'm also going to put in there as well. So if you want to go ahead and start mixing the eggs up.
8 eggs.
There you go.
There's 8 of them.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring you down here. We're going to start mixing some of this stuff together. First, we're going to do our dry ingredients. Bring you down some. Okay, and here I have the 3 cups of almond flour that we need. And then I'm going to add my traditional yeast and my baking powder in here as well. And then we're just going to sift it. Just so we can get out those clumps that are in there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful cooking up a storm day. It is 100 degrees out here in Kansas, but we're still cooking. We're still getting it going. Alright, get this all sifted up and ready to go. Get all them chunks out of there. Some of these chunks. Alright. And you guys, the extra fine, if you guys don't have almond flour, you can ground up some almonds on your own. And that can be your almond flour. And see, now I just have the bigger chunks that's not going to go through. So I'm just going to put that there. Alright. And I made a mess all over my table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this back here. And we're just going to give it a good mix just to make sure that everything's well incorporated all over the place.
There's a hair under in there and it's bothering me. It's still there.
Alright. Alright, get my mess up off the table here. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to set our dry ingredients off to the side. And we're going to put our wet ingredients in here. But before I do, I took a bread pan, just a regular pan, and I lined it with parchment paper. So that way I could cook it. Now I'm just going to take and line my pan with a little bit of the extra virgin olive oil. It's not necessarily needed. I've done it without it. So you can do with or without it, just depending what you want. And I'm just going to give it a little extra coat here. Alright, so that is all coated up. I think I did it little bit too heavily, but that's okay. Alright, so now we're going to get to some fun part here. We are going to do the wet ingredients. So we're going to take your full block of cream cheese. And my cream set out. Make sure your cream cheese is warm. It helps out a little bit more. Bring it to room temp. But, I mean, if you don't have it out at room temp, then that's fine. You can just stick it in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to heat it up a little bit more. So it would be easier to mix. Alright, where's my talco? Alright. Alright, so next with that, we are going to add our extra virgin olive oil to this. And then we're going to add our eggs to this as well. Very simple ingredients, guys. Really easy to do. Alright, you want to pour the eggs in there? And we're going to take the 8 eggs now. We're going to pour in the 8 eggs.
I'm going to put this.
I'll put the towel right there. You can sit right on top of it. Good job. It's eggs.
I need the cream cheese with green.
Yeah, it sure did. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and give this a good mix until it's well combined. You're going to have a little bit of cream cheese.
You could have just paused it and then...
Okay. A little bit of cream cheese. Yeah, dripping everywhere. Chunks in there, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. Let's keep that from leaking all over the place here. So there you have your mixture. Now you're going to take your dry ingredients and you're going to pour your wet ingredients in, and then you're going to give it a really good mix. You can also use your mixer with that as well. Okay, we're going to set that to the side now. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use my mixer again just to mix it up a little bit faster. Alright, now I mixed it up really well. Take those off so they're not going to drip. And there I have my mixture. Guys, this is going to make 2 pans of bread. Or you can do like I do and I fill this one up 3/4 of the way, sometimes almost all the way, and then I use my little, I call them bump pans, but everybody said they were like angel food pans, I guess. So I also use these. I put the oil in there and then I put them down in there, and we use these for sandwiches, which works really well for sandwiches. So I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of both, but that's okay. We'll show you both. So now I'm just going to scrape my bowl and just make sure. And if you guys use the coconut oil, it just gives it a light coconut taste. But this time I didn't want the coconut taste. So I'm just going to, we're just going to go with the extra virgin olive oil. All right, so let's get you close enough here. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour. I'm going to do more than half of it because I'm going to try and make the biggest loaf that I can. So I'm filling my pan about 3/4 of the way full. And you can see I still have a pretty hefty amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those and I'm going to put it in my cups and make some more. So now I'm going to put this in there and I'm going to put it in my New Wave oven. And I'm going to bake that at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes until my toothpick comes out clean. All right, so here I have it in my New Wave oven. And then we're going to put that on there just like that. And then we're going to do 35 minutes and I will take and see you guys when the 35 minutes is up, okay? Oh, I forgot to show you the pans. Little pans. So what I'm going to do is I have a little bit of a mess here because I'm trying to move everything around, so we'll set that down. So I'm just going to take, set that on top. I have a little extra oil that's in here that's left over. So I'm just going to oil up my pan just a little bit. Get on the edges here. I mean, these pans are wonderful. They're so versatile. I'm doing everything that, it's great. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to create 2 or 3 out of this, but we'll see. I just want little sandwich breads. It's really cute. Let's try 3. I'll put this over here. So I'm just going to take the little pan. See if I can bring it a little closer so you can see. Whoa. Alright. This over here. And I'm just going to fill a little bit, about 1/4 of it, of the bottom of the pan. Because that's going to make a good, nice, cute little bread. Alright, and I believe we're going to be able to get 3 of the breads out of here. I have to fill the other one a little bit more. Alright, so just put that little bit left in there. Scrape it off. And then tap it down just a little bit. And those will also go in there as well. So I'm just going to... Alright. And then let me show you. See, they're roughly about 1/4 of the way full. So each of them. And then we're going to cook these as well, and then I'll show you. They come out so easy. Let's get the droopage off of them here. Just so it makes it come out a little bit easier. There we go. Clean it up a little bit. Alright, so I will bring you right back when this is done. Alright guys, it took me exactly 35 minutes to get the loaf bread, pan done. I've had time about 10 minutes to cool. And there is my bread. Now we're going to take it out. So we're going to pull you down. And we're going to show you. Alright. So we're going to take this out. Put it on here. Move our pan over. And it's coming off really good. We're going to see if we can get this all the way off. Oh, it looks yummy. Yummy, yummy. Alright. And it's kind of strange. This time, I didn't use my yellow ring. I decided to leave it normal. And I actually got half that was regular. And look at the other half. Got the big crease on it. So now we're going to put it on our pan and we're going to go ahead and cut it.
Do not cut it.
And then we're going to see. We're going to see what we have here. So we're going to do the first piece. This makes 12 pieces. And it's still hot, so you're going to see some steamy. I'm just going to slice them up. Oh, wow. And then let me show you. And there it is. Bready. It's not gooey. It's not eggy. It's very scrunchable. Oh, it looks so delicious. I'm going to pick up the loaf and show you. Wow, looks great. I'm pretty excited with this. And then I also turned around and did the little pans here. These haven't been out too long, so I'll try and see if I can get one out. I don't know if I will be able to. Usually they come out right away, but they're still absolutely hot because they just came out. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to. See if I can get this. My other dessert pans came out really well, but, you know, just like I said, you have to let them cool. And they're still pretty hot. Yeah. And this is not going to come out just yet. It's still too hot. I mean, it's there. It's wanting to, but... Well, I wanted to show you them, so... The little sandwich breads. Oh, now it decides to come out. Alright. And there's a little sandwich bread. Yeah, it looks like a bagel, and that's what she said. And it's still really bouncy, delicious. And now it's time for the taste test. You want to taste the loaf of bread, or you want to taste the...
I want to taste both.
You want to taste both.
You taste both, and I taste both.
Alright, this is going to be the ultimate test, guys. This is my little picky eater, so... Alright. And, oh, let me show you the pull apart here. And yummy. Just looks really good. Ready? Put some butter. Use it for a sandwich. That's bread. I made it a different way.
It could use some sweet. It could use some sweetening.
Maybe like a Hawaiian bread. Put a little bit of erythritol in there, make a Hawaiian bread. It's very good, guys. Oh, delicious. And this was the second loaf that I made, because the first one I made with coconut oil, which was it was really good too. And this one is just a nutritional yeast and extra olive oil. It's not gummy at all. It's not eggy. It's really good. That is a piece of bread to me. That is a piece of bread.
It's okay.
It's okay? You're not too sure about it. Well, this is someone who's not quite keto, but she is going keto a little bit at a time.
I'm not someone. I'm your daughter.
So, but she's just now experiencing all this. You know, little at a time, she's got brave enough to taste everything, so I'm very proud of her. She's doing a good job. Okay, guys, well, that is our bread recipe. I will get this uploaded and out to you for Sunday. So you guys have a wonderful Cooking Up a Storm day. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Ring that notification bell so that way you can get more of my videos when they come out. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the next recipe. Have a good day.